I'm sending it. No. No, I am. Yeah, I'm 25 on the dot. Chill. Wow. I sure did. You got cracked. You got a first down on the foot. I knew what I was doing. I was using that D tackle. Running around in circles.
We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth.
I didn't see it till later in the day.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
He said hike fast, you got me. I know what I was doing.
Ready to kick off and get things going. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Don't do that.
Offense set on first down. Running it to the right. Finds that
better put conservative on.
These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy, woo-woo, throwing around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air. It's long. Throws to the wideout.
Why did he jump and not swat it? Like, what the fuck was that? He jumped up and like...
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure
what the fuck was that?
Deep. You gotta wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. He'll take the deep shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
I don't know, man. I think he might have been out of bounds.
This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job in his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
And the Mustangs are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these
teams,
they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. That early stage. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
That's what I said. right side.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He wants to throw it again.
Hit his ass.
Headed to the goal line. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3.
What's he gonna do?
That's what I'm talking about. Way to set the tone. And if I'm
He's
that
going for it.
not only did I set the tone, I'm telling him about it the whole way.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Plenty more where that came from. Hey,
Little
QB,
stupid
you wanna
ass
run?
bitch.
Keep coming back.
I don't fuck with you.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And he
Good
takes it to the
toss.
house. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you
thought you
come out
passed
this one?
it.
On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That was a great breakdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires it. He makes the catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all.
Oh my
Pass on
goodness.
the way. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the outside.
Dallas.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create.
He'll take a shot.
Oh, got him.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That is
He's
exactly
Bray Stone.
what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Louisville opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything
Whoa,
all over
whoa.
the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Okay.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels
I hit the wrong button.
He can't make the connection. It'll be
I was trying to throw the running back.
but couldn't create anything there.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week's starting a little sluggish. They gotta find something they can hang their hat on. It's something they can build off of.
Should have got pass interference right there, man. Right in my guy.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Richard. Still on his feet at the 45. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Touchdown, Boston.
My receiver.
That is the
Big boy.
ultimate grab and go for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on, 58. Just took an interception away from me.
Somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Listen, a lot of time tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Back to pass, it's Law. Now improvising. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Handoff from the gun.
That is us.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
I'll start.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try it on the ground. The Mustangs have a first down.
Yeah, I like aggressiveness, especially early in the ball game. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. He will step out of bounds, but not.
Nope.
Pick up and a first down for this offense.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and it's just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stuff in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got
oh my gosh, why was that even not even a loss of yards?
Well, you're making a
crazy. Who is this guy?
That time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to
He's a runner.
Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nah, you ain't lying though.
Dropping back, it's Law. Coming after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
You're on the wrong side of the 50.
When the defense gets that stop on 3rd
Look
down,
at it.
Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the Mustangs send out the punt unit.
You're on your side. You're on my. Look at it. Look at it.
And before they can kick it, the
So you could fucking look at where you're at. You're on the wrong. Well, alright.
The
Do whatever you
Mustangs
want.
decide to punt it away.
Those are rules.
You'll call for the fair catch here.
Oh.
BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Turbos.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can. They're asked to block a lot of
That's
times.
fucking
I'll tell you what, all the wide
Georgie
receivers
Dukes.
out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Raw.
Oh, that was quick.
Quickly complete. He gets those chains moving.
What's that guy's name? Cantrell?
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can
shit, I don't know, but I can't trail.
Defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Yeah, that was quick.
First down here with time for maybe one more play.
Come through quick.
Warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Get his ass.
The give to the back.
Okay.
At the 45.
Gonna run past my whole team like
He's
that.
off to the races. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Like, why was that pursuit so bad?
From this home crowd, because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff he can't coach.
HB direct snap.
Direct snap.
Come on. It's so crazy. Like, what kind of pursuit is that for my safety? I'm not falling down. I'm not coming down like that. Where you like it? Just run straight into the fucking D lineman. What is that? It's our run support safety. It's supposed to be better than that.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college.
And then he just gets burned to the outside.
Michigan State
Guy's not even.
ahead in East Lansing,
Yeah.
but that's not exactly
I was gonna say, you guys not even that fast.
running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. We've got our eye on things
I mean,
here,
compared to
and
the other
everything
teams
else
in the
going on
league,
right
you're
now.
slow.
Any
You're
updates?
not that
We'll see
slow.
it here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this.
It's not a false
It's
start.
going back and
Well,
forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Snags it down the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Wants to throw on first down.
It's fucking wide. No, the underneath some drag is wide open.
They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
After misfiring, it's second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection.
That's not a tight end.
Gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's what's so scary about
Everybody
this
that catches it is a tight end.
Change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Hand off from the shotgun.
I'm not gonna lie, I tried throwing that. I tried throwing that to the fucking tight end. I know, thank God he fucking handed it off.
Running back on the move. Touchdown, Boston College! And they
Turbo.
for 6 more points.
And I love that this offense stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the
shit, I don't know.
and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And then give me an extra 4 yards. Push me forward.
Fair catch, called for and made.
Them boys picked me up and moved me.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
And I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field,
don't do it.
We can't let our serve get broken.
Throwing right.
Good day.
Really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back.
Get the fuck out of my face.
He's right.
It is us.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That was a nice pickup running the drag route.
Just get down, boy.
Quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback
You better back the fuck up.
turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They'll immediately call timeout. Tackled immediately after the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and
I've got to piss so bad.
Coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On second down, wants to throw it. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He wants to throw.
No.
He'll pull it
No.
down. Still running at the 40.
No, I'm right there.
After the play. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And that is why
I wanted you to.
Safety valve. You avoid the quarterback getting hit, and you also release the pressure that's being applied on the offense.
Defense is going to have to think about this in the future because you live and die by the blitz. It's great to try and get extra bodies getting after the quarterback, but then you risk running back.
Get him! Fuck, dude. That guy's fat as fuck. You probably could have. Fuck it. What the fuck? Were you just looking at him? Look right here. Just staring at him. Go get his ass.
Timeout to stop the clock.
Oh my god. Yeah, easily. Oh my goodness.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Pretty good.
And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're good. Oh, what a fucking... I brought my controller.
Coming, he'll call for the fair catch. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got
That's a receiver.
what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football.
That's a receiver.
Right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question.
Got hands, man.
Different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll run play action. Using the quick game. At midfield, he's got room.
Joe Mooney.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball
Ringo,
in his hands.
Ringo.
He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an
Oh, my
explosive
center
play
finally
with
got
this
some
offense.
fucking push right there.
Wrestling to the ground after a short gain.
Oh, shit.
Small
That was
game. Again, the
crazy.
defense knows he's going to run the football.
Joe
He's
Mooney?
going to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Give to the running back.
Oh,
Wrestle to
Joe
the ground
Mooney
after
again.
picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down.
Woo,
understand the
I've never
situation,
seen it,
understanding where the
to be
sticks
honest.
are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down.
That was amazing. That
The Golden
is
Eagles
amazing.
look to keep this drive humming.
Move. They fucked me all up. How kind of shit was that?
On that one.
And you got to love this.
That was nice. If that fucking if the quarterback would have moved,
They didn't over-pursue the
Aye.
running back. They stayed home, played great with
What's
their
that
guys,
mean?
and were able to make it to him.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and
oh,
11.
I'm sorry, I wasn't born in the fucking 50s.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Might be looking to run.
Out of the pocket.
And he just
I was
chucks
out
it
of
into
pocket.
the fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in
No.
coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
You saw they're remaking Tony Hawk. What's it called? They're remaking another Tony Hawk game.
Now facing a third and long.
Third and long.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right.
Yo,
And he goes out of bounds after coming
Brody
up with
got
positive yardage.
juked out of his
That's a good job by the drag route.
cleats, your
Understanding
corner.
instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it
Oh
easy for his
shit,
quarterback.
see ya.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right half.
That might have been the best kick I
Never a
ever
doubt
did.
for this big-footed guy.
Like a
49
centimeter from the red
yards
and
is
perfectly
good.
down the middle.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great
Yeah, I got white
college football
receivers.
matchup. Ohio is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about.
Yeah, they're all
advantage
just
for some time.
6'5".
They're up 14 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down.
Oh no.
Makes the grab on the left.
I really did. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Law. Pressure coming.
Thank you.
Ball in the air.
That was 2 interceptions.
Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Still a high pass?
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot
probably
telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football. And that's
If you do a high pass, yeah, for sure.
DC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your...
Got enough space.
Sure did.
Touchdown, Boston College. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
About to kick it
Not
off.
today, buddy.
The touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here.
I wasn't even looking at the bubble. I sent the tight end no streak, so that's my first look.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll go to the ground.
Oh man, bitch!
After the pickup of 9,
I think this
it's 2nd
is
and 1.
another white guy out here fucking cracking you.
And get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender.
Number 19 is fucking fired. Number 19, Tejada, you're fired.
I think Jesse,
Fucking fired.
offensive plays for any team, if they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays.
Running
then
back's
can play
tired.
action later on and take shots, but right
You're
now,
gonna hand it off.
defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Oh, that's pass interference. I just bodied your tight end.
So surprised. We have not been calling this guy's...
I thought you were gonna throw it to the comeback.
But give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game
I just wasn't feeling it,
limiting
dog.
him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Looking to throw, it's Law. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down.
Hit him.
29 and picks up a
You
first
saw
down.
it?
Pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a
Damn.
hole. Shakes off a tackle. And they'll
Damn.
finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
My safety, number
Get by all
12.
these guys
Jeez.
right up the middle, unless your offensive line,
Got
and your
pushed
tight ends, and
straight
everybody is
down.
putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh, good throw. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Wow. Wow. We get away with one right there. He was out of bounds. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Line getting set on
horrible.
second down.
He's doing the stretch to the right. He cut it back and still got 9 yards.
Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
That is insane. And not me. Third and 1. Does he go to the fucking toss play again, or does he? He's gonna have to burn a timeout.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
What is he gonna do here?
Waste no time getting the
Goal line comes out and single back. Deuce.
Third down as they go back to work. Using his feet.
No shot. You got the first down. I run commit the middle. Yes. Well, no. I mean, my guy bounced off you. What is that? My D tackle is fucking lost. H-back direct snap. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. How does he run past 2 guys like that? Come on, man.
Man, is that dude fast. It's easy to see how this position is evolving more and more to have elite athletes and elite throwers.
So he's gay? He's a virgin?
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Go get it. Hey now, say now. Must have on a beat, ho.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points.
It's a great catch and throw.
Because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller.
If I let him.
I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The running back's wide open again.
Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Oh my goodness.
And they can't.
That was great, D.
Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Offensive
This young Nettles out there.
Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Horrible.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
I don't give a fuck.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
You guys just getting bodied.
He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Can we tackle, please? Just that's all I asked for. Just get a couple tackles.
This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job.
That was a great tackle.
Getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense.
That was a great tackle.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
To the air. It's ball.
Great
That
defense.
pass is incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in
insane in the membrane. Ain't no fucking way, man.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Whoa, the play.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to
I
gain.
should have known it was coming. He came out in that formation a couple of times. So I was ready for it the first time. It's always, I'm ready for it the first time, and then
Get it to your running back and let
wow.
him go do the work and move the sticks for him.
The
I
Mustangs
wasn't
have
really,
it with a first and 10.
whoa.
With jet sweep pass.
Oh, okay.
He goes.
I
Running
just wish
inside
we
the
could
20.
tackle that.
Touchdown,
Who's this?
SMU. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead.
To me, the amount of missed tackles is
You know, quarterbacks
disgusting.
and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These
like, bro, it's just running past him. Like, I'm not hitting the button. Like,
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over the Sharks. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
how that?
From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender.
A lot of times when you think about speed, back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
Mother
Austin
effer,
Collins
dude.
right back to the line.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this
Turbo.
one. He's been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Gets it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He looks that one in nicely. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all
You gotta be quicker than that.
I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And this offense continues to roll. Both offenses have been carving the other defenses up. And who can get a stop? Who can make a play? But right now, offense is clearly in a rhythm, doing whatever they want.
Georgie. Wow. Straight
And guys,
up.
if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish.
Wow.
And guys, if they can somehow,
All right,
some
come
way
on, just let me
find their
score.
way into the end zone, we'll have a tie
back 'em
game
up.
in the fourth. A first down run.
I
in
just
the
knew
red
it was
zone.
gonna happen. That's why I said that.
Like
I had a sick feeling in the back of my head. I was like, you know what, dude, let me
They gave
just.
them a lot of yards to get down here.
Yeah.
Go in their next up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now. They get the big stop.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Keep lagging. Keep lagging.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could
such a
fucking
fucking hoe.
And try to take the lead.
Looking for the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. And he dropped it.
I should have waited for the tight end. Fuck, Rob.
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win, you need an onside kick to have a shot to pull this one out.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they
No, I didn't. Run it back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Just lose it. Lose it.
Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Don't do this shit. Fake.
Quarterback keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You should have did that all game.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19.
Flip it, flip it.
Keep this clock grinding. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Flip it, flip it.
And the Mustangs will try to run off the clock in the final minute. Trying to beat him to the left. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll run it to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
I'm going to block it. I'm going to block it.
Absolutely perfect.
I didn't get the jump. Damn. You're not going to onside it?
First order of business here. Don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone.
Oh, that's great.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair
Almost
catch.
had you. Like, not really, but really. Like, why would I do that? So, basically, what you telling me?
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing up that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size? Who can go up high point the football and win you this game?
What?
Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. From the gun. Feeling some heat.
Ah!
Picked off.
Good game.
Looking for more room. He's at the 30. And
I
he's
should just take the field. I should just take the extra point. Was not going to OT.
This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Plenty of fire.